Can you turn a friend into a girlfriend? Well, it's possible, but the odds are against it, according to Doc Love. Listen to this segment from his show, and you can decide for yourself as a caller poses that exact question to Doc. Then after that, I asked Doc to expand on the coaching, which will give you the information you need to make up your own mind. And we mentioned home phone number here, but Doc eventually changed that coaching to just phone number when cell phones took over. It's all coming now from the man that interviewed thousands of women, asking them why they chose one man versus another. What Doc learned from women is taught to you on this channel.
General guidelines for turning a friend into a girlfriend. Any suggestions there?
Yeah, see her less content, less contact. How long have you been friends with this girl?
Well, it's not a specific goal right now, but in the past, there was someone I knew for about a year.
Yeah, what you got to do is what you do is you end up becoming their friend, and you talk to them maybe every other day. You go out with them 2 or 3 times a week, and it's really a waste of time because she doesn't dig you in a romantic vein, which is okay, but she's a good girl, and if she's a knockout, what you should do is go out with her as a friend to hustle other women, especially if you go into bars and you want to hustle cocktail waitresses, other girls, because when they see you walk in with somebody versus a guy, your posture is a lot higher.
Right.
Follow me? But on the other hand, if you're seeing her, if you're talking to this girl like 4 or 5 days a week, and you're going out with her twice a week, you say, you know what? I'm starting to get feelings for this girl. Where'd this come from? What you have to do is back off. Is not be her friend anymore, because what we're trying to do here is by cutting the supply that there'll be more demand. It gets back to capitalism. And I've got to tell you honestly, the odds are bad because you didn't have it there from the beginning with. But I've had guys do this and they have turned the girls. But the odds are not good. You should, again, if you want to use her, it's arm candy to go out and she dresses sharp, and you want to go to a party, then hustle other girls, or you go to a seminar, that's great, because nothing beats walking in with a nice-looking girl on your arm.
Right, I got you.
You clear?
Yep.
Okay, so. Mike, thank you for calling.
This could get into the issue, especially for the newer guys listening, because, you give them an inch and they'll take a mile. You talk about a lot of times that guys will cherry-pick what's in the system, and they'll take something that's a rare case and they'll make it like it's a norm. And I think that this bears talking about this friend issue, because a lot of guys might listen to that and say, oh, okay, well, I'll just be her friend first. And that's not what you're saying.
No, that's not at all what I'm saying. But again, if you want to go someplace, but don't have any illusions of grandeur, because if you cough it up and say, I like you, she'll say, come on, John. I never looked at you that way. You're like a brother to me. You're a good friend. Now, and then what do? You lost a friend. Now you're uncomfortable every time you see her. So what you have to do is cut down the amount of time that you're with her until she says, hey, John, I kind of miss you. We had great talks and everything, and you keep doing that until finally she takes you out to dinner. Then maybe she starts touching your arm. But, guy, the odds are like 5%. They're 1 in 20. And I'm like a guy in Vegas, the 4-horse. And the 7th race, it's never won a race. You don't want to bet on that. This is bad. But this is for somebody that has mastery 1, 2, and 3 that understands what I'm saying. Because it's dangerous for me to say, this works 98%. Oh, I got the 1 in 25. That's this girl for sure, because that's what your ego does. It goes for the 2%. That's why some things that are 90, 95%, I round off, because you guys are dying to say, oh, no, I'm the 1%. It's going to work for me, and it doesn't work for you.
Well, let's talk about how you should go about it. Like, say you have a woman that's a friend. Now, in my mind, it's something that you can't really aggressively pursue.
It's passive.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It's
got to be the woman's idea.
It's got to be in her. I really miss going out with John. He's really a good guy. And all of a sudden she says, you know what? I think I kind of like him a little bit. But again, 1 in 20, 5%? No. But to use her as arm candy to hustle other girls, I think that's a great idea. Again, to you newer guys, it's a dangerous thing, like Jeff just said, that I put out here to you. Because you don't want to say, oh, it's 5%. Well, I'll take the chance. Because I really like this girl. No. You don't want to bet on anything that's 5% chance it's going to work. I don't care what it is. It's not going to work. So friendship, don't have any illusions of grandeur here.
And the friendship just has to be one of those things that happen naturally, because it's not like you can go ask her for her home phone number. She turns you down. You say, well, can we be friends? And then you think you're going to turn it after that. It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen, right?
I took this clip from the Dating Women radio show. If you want more free audio, check out our podcast. Get that and other free stuff, including a free 7-day dating course. Freeze the screen or hit the description for all your freebies. And, of course, we have a discount on Doc's life-changing book at doclove.com/video deal. And if you aren't sure about buying it, just go to that URL and check out all the You Changed My Life letters there.